Good morning, it's Big D Cross. God bless you. We're going to talk about the Bible today, and we're going to talk about the beginning and how God created the heavens and the earth. And that's really important to understand is how we came about. So let's get into it. In verse 2, it says, the earth was without form. That means it had void, no darkness was on the face of and the depth. The Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Then God said to them, let there be light. So that's when He created light. And that's why we have the sun out and we call it day. And God saw that the light was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. So that's how we have night and day. We have the light as the day and darkness as the night. God called light day and God called darkness, He called night. So now we understand how night and day came about. And we understand that the evening and morning were the first day. So the evening and the morning were the first day. Then God said, there's a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it be divided, the waters from water. Now I'm going to explain that. God made a firmament which divided waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning were the second day. And that's when He divided the waters. And we have the ocean and we have the land. So we understand that there's a division from the heavens, and we understand that water is divided from the land. And God did that. And God said, let the waters under the heaven gather together in one place. And that's what we're talking about. And let dry land appears. It was so. So that was the separation period. And God, was able to separate. He separated the land from the water. And, that's the beauty of the building process and what God does. And the beauty of how He did it. So, and God called the dry land earth. And that's how earth got its name. And the gathering together of waters He called the sea. And that's how we have the sea. And God saw that it was good. And then He said, let the earth bring forth grass. And that's how we have grass. And the herbs that yield the seed, and the fruit of the tree that yields fruit according to its kind, those seeds in itself on the earth, and it was so. So that's how He worked out, creating the grass and other things, the beautiful herbs were able to. Because it goes on 12 to say, and the earth brought forth grass, and the herb yields seed according to its kind. And see, the tree that yields fruit, those seeds in itself according to its kind, God saw that it was good. Now, good means something is what we want. It's good, it's worthy. So that's when God said it was good. So the evening and the morning and the third day. So He established that it would take from the daytime to night, while we sleep at night, to rest and sleep in His Spirit. And then we go to another day. And that's when He called it the third day. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let the signs and the seasons for the days and the years. So this is when He took hold of day and night countability, seasons like fall, spring, winter, and then the years, so many days in a year. And this is how we learned how that worked. And that's why he said, let them be light for the firmament of the heavens to give light to the earth. And it was so. And God made two lights. The greater light was to rule the day, and the lesser light was to rule the night. So we kind of got a good idea how this works, and a continuation of how the Lord worked out day and night. And that's the beauty of it. Watch this now. And I love this part. And the lesser light at night, he made the stars also. Them pretty stars you see? Yep, he made them. And God set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light on the earth, and to rule the day overnight, and to divide the light from the darkness. So that's a separation time. Fully got the night working and the day. And God saw that it was good. So the evening and the morning I came again, and it was the fourth day. And God said, let the water abound in abundance of living creatures. And this is where he made the fishes and the whales and all kinds of animals in the ocean, or mammals, or whatever you call it. And then not only did he do that with the abundance of creatures, and he let the birds fly above the earth and across the firmament of the heavens. So this is where he started creating animals. Beautiful animals that we see, birds and jaguars and just cats, dogs, whatever it is, it's beautiful animals. God created them. So God created great sea creatures and every living thing that moves, in which waters abounded, according to their kind, every winged bird according to its kind. God saw that it was good, and blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the water of the seas, and let the birds multiply the earth. So the evening and the morning, it was the fifth day. So when he took time to create all these animals, you have to understand that birds drop seeds that's going to keep moving things on the earth, making flowers, and fish are productive in cleaning the sea and, neutralizing the water. So everything was in balance with God. And God said, let there be forth the living creatures according to this kind. Cattle, okay, we know that's cows and everything, and creeping things, we know that's bugs, and beasts of the earth, and according to its kind. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth according to its kind, and the cattle according to its kind, and everything that creeps on the earth according to its kind. And God saw that it was good, and he said, let us make man in our own image. Okay, this is where he made man. This is how he made the first man. In our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fishes, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle of the earth, and over the creepy things that creep on the earth. So man became totally over everything, because God trusted in him and created him. So God created a man in his own image, and in the image of God, he created the male and the female. He created them. And God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and multiply. That's how we have babies and more children, because there's multiplying to God and his love from a married couple to have a child. And God filled the earth and subdued it, and dominion was over the fish, the sea, the birds of the air, and every living thing that moved on the earth. And God said, see, I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed, and to you it shall be food. And that's how he provided food for everyone. Where, we eat sandwiches or eggs or something. Well, the eggs, where'd they come from? The chickens. Where'd the meat come? It came from the cows. So you see, that's all how things worked out according to God's measure. And even the creepy things on earth, I've given every green herb for good food. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and indeed was very good. So the evening and the morning, there was the sixth day. Isn't that cool? And God said, okay, thus the heavens and the earth and the hosts of them are finished. And this is the seventh day, and this ends his work which has been done, and he rested on that seventh day from all his work he had done. And this is how God wanted to bless and sanctify. On the seventh day was sanctification, and because he rested from all work which God had created and made. And this is kind of the history of heaven and earth. When we were created in the day of the Lord, made the earth and the heavens, before the plants of the field were on the earth, and before the herbs of the field had grown. See, God had not caused it to rain on the earth, and therefore no man to till the ground. And we're going to get into that in the next time we get to learn about the Bible and the fun of how God created the earth. So this is a first part series of what Quran's going to bring to you. And the joy behind it is all the things God did for us and the love that he bestowed for us and the beauty, because everything he made was beautiful. And that is the sermon called In the Beginning and God's Creations. God bless you, and this is Big D Cross. Till next time. And if you have any questions, you can ask Quran, and she'll break them down for you. And we'll make sure you have a full understanding of the beauty of how God created everything. So we'll go back over this, and next time, God bless you. Big D Cross. Love you all. Bye.